Hi class. My name's Athena Simpson, and I'm looking forward to this course. Um, what attracted me to attend APU? I've been wanting to attend APU for, my son's gonna be 8, so I would say 10 years. And then I had my son and my daughter, and I actually went to 3 orientations. I used to live in Redondo Beach, and I traveled all the way out here when the campus was in a different location. And then we ended up moving here. Um, I have to say, it's all been God's plan on me to attend this school. 3 orientations and finally moving out here. And then my daughter went into transitional kindergarten, and I was available to go to school. Not to say that it's easy to I substitute teach, and then I'm a single mom of a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old who are very, very athletic and play every sport. And right now they're both in All-Stars, and I coach my 5-year-old daughter. She's on an All-Star team. That's really exciting. And the program for physical education, my undergrad's actually in Spanish. And I always wanted to be a Spanish teacher. I've traveled all over the world. I've lived in Spain and Costa Rica. Actually, I've lived in Spain twice. I also have my Teaching English Foreign Language certificate. But I've always been drawn to sports and what athletics do for kids, for adults, for everyone. The psychological aspect, the team sport, the leadership, the goal orientated. I just love sports. So that's why I wanted to go back and get a PE master's and my single subject credential PE. I also want to eventually coach junior college softball. But I'd like to start in the high school arena and then move my way up. Let's see, what is your current occupation? I'm a substitute teacher. I also hold a life insurance license, which I do very minimally on the side. My previous job, I worked in the hospitality industry for over 20 years. I was the general manager of a restaurant for many, many years, and I had my son was doing it, and although I loved where I lived in Redondo Beach, I loved my job. Family. It was a very family-oriented restaurant. I grew up there as a kid. It's a lot of work. I had 60 employees underneath me, and some weeks I was working 70 hours a week. Every weekend, every holiday. Never off with my son at the time. When I got pregnant with my daughter, I decided that I was going to quit. So I love people. I love teaching and training. I liked being the boss, but I also loved how I could relate to my employees. And I really wanted to try to make a difference in the restaurant world with my employees and the clientele that came in. And I still have friends on Facebook who I talk to that are clientele, and I've seen their kids grow up and go to college, which is kind of scary. It makes me feel old. But I wanted something where I could be home on the holidays and the weekends and travel in the summer with my children, and I want to take them and explore the world like I have had the opportunity to do. And my parents live in Maui, so we want to go there in the summers, around anytime we can. So that's another reason that pulled me into teaching. Besides, I had some fantastic teachers growing up. My dad died when I was 9, and without a few of them, I don't know what would have happened. They really pulled me in, and they really shaped my life. I mean, teachers have so much more of a role than just being a teacher. You know, they really, really care for you. What would be your most ideal job? My most ideal job would be junior college. Teaching a health and maybe a weight training class or some sort of physical fitness class and then coaching softball. That would be the ultimate goal. Even if I could use my English language certificate, that would work too. That would be the ultimate goal. But high school for now. Really hope I can reach some of those kids. I've done a lot of observing and substituting in high school, and I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. 50 kids in a class, ninth graders, most of them don't care at all. So I'm hoping I can maybe add some curriculum using technology or something that's fun for them, where it's not the same old baseball, basketball, volleyball, tennis, but they're bored. They want something that relates to them. So if I can add some adventure or outdoor activities like camping or life skills, and try to relate to them more on why it's important to be physically active, so they can take that skill on with them for the rest of their lives. What sports and activities do you enjoy? Everything. If I had time, that's all I would do all day. One quarter in college, I had indoor volleyball, outdoor volleyball, tennis, and golf, and then one Spanish class. And I don't know why I didn't major in kinesiology. I should at least minored in it. I tried surfing. I even went out for the rugby team, and I got a little scared, so I didn't go. But I played softball in college. I was just a junior college, but basketball. I can play probably everything. If I don't know how to play it, I want to learn. I love pushing myself. I ran my first half marathon 2 years ago. Actually, right now I'm probably the most out of shape I've been ever. The last year has not been easy. I went through a separation and then coming to school. So I just started working out again about a month ago, and hopefully getting back on track and staying focused, God-centered, and adjusting to the academic life with my personal and my children and everything that's going on. Physical activities, I go to the gym 4 days a week, between using weight training and cardio. I take classes. I also coach baseball for my kids. I wish I had more time. I love to swim. I need to get back into running. It's kind of been in my mind and I haven't gone there, so I'm hoping to start that again. But I just love being outside and being with my kids, doing anything and everything. What do I like to do in my free time? Same thing. I grew up at the beach in Hermosa, in Redondo Beach, so for free time, I would love to go there. It's kind of a trek from Temecula, but I love paddle boarding, kayaking, and boogie boarding, and being on the beach, playing volleyball. That's my favorite pastime is the beach. In the winter, I also like snowboarding. I haven't gone. I want to take my kids this year. And then if I had free time, I would be reading a leisure book at the pool. But I haven't had the luxury of doing that for the past year. What areas of sport and exercise psychology interest you? I actually had to look this up because I wanted to make sure I had the right definition for sport and exercise psychology. And I'm now even more excited about this class because I'm really interested in what sports, as I said in the beginning, how it affects you physically and emotionally, and the endorphins that are letting off, and really how to make a plan for each individual that maximizes their everything, their body, their muscles, how to eat correctly, what's going to give you the the most optimal eating plan for energy, for fitness, um, for a team, teaching them how to eat correctly and teaching them why um, being active is so important. Not only it helps ailments of your body, makes them stronger, but also for depression and um, other stuff like that. I'd also like to know personally and for later um, how to optimize my body and understand BMI. Um, that's something I like to use for myself in later classes. Um, how will you use the content in this class in physical education, coaching, athletic administration, or exercise science? I think, like I said, um, every part of this class can be used in the future, not only for myself and my kids, but for students. Psychology of life. There's so many negative aspects of life, and when you're playing a sport or being active, um, those endorphins and how it just lifts up spirits. And being part of a team, um, those kind of things take you on for life. And to be able to teach them when you're young so you can maximize those when you're older. Okay, I think that's it. I look forward to listening to all your responses, and this is very lengthy. All right, talk to you soon.